Mr. Smith propelled me to come tonight. He said you would be here, and I had to see you again. Yes.
Did he do that using his foot? Or was it like...
No, I see Mr. Smith on a regular basis because we go to the vet. He takes care of our animals. So it's all the time. And the funniest thing, he's heard somewhere that I had passed away. So he calls the house and he tells...
He asked me.
He asked Jane.
He called my
so sorry that you've lost your husband.
He talked to you?
Yeah, because, well, her cell phone number is the one that's on the veterinarian's call list,
so
because she takes care of the animals.
He asked me if Michael was okay or something. I don't know what he asked, but
so I come home a little while later and they're all laughing. You look pretty good for a dead man.
Then Mark, who said reports of my death are greatly exaggerated? Was that Mark Twain?
Probably.
You know
Sounds
why
like
I
Mark
say
Twain,
it?
yeah.
The weird thing is, when I saw you after 50 years,
yeah,
it reminds me of Mark Twain.
I do.
Something about him, you know?
Samuel Clemens. Yep. And when my hair gets longer, I also have a resemblance to Albert Einstein.
Jesus, what is wrong with me? There's even more apparent. Yeah. And you know Mercer Street, remember where he lived?
Yes, oh yeah. Yeah. You know, that monument seems to be missing. Everybody tells me they were there looking for the monument. That used to be when we were kids, it was down there.
Really?
It's not there anymore because it's become too popular. And they had to like tone it down a little bit. So they took that monument away.
Too popular in what way?
yeah,
Well, too many people were walking around looking for it. It was becoming too much of a tourist attraction.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's a nice thing. What's wrong with that?
Well, you know,
I thought maybe there was some...
Princeton's a kind of a provincial little place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like it. They don't like all the outsiders. They like it the way it used to be. So
I remember walking up from St. Paul's to Cox's. Do you remember Cox's?
yes. Oh, yes.
The Peanuts?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man, I just love that. It's like, you know, a whole box full of peanuts. What? It was just a few peanuts and maybe there was like a backing behind it. Anyway, look, I wanted to ask you who on the wall over there? Were you either surprised or do you really miss the most from the memory wall over there? Have you looked at the photos?
I looked at memory wall, and there's so many. I'm really surprised to see Mike Fahey passed. I remember, you know, Jimmy Looper and I were very close because we were neighbors. Played basketball forever and ever and ever.
Did we talk about this?
No.
Your brother passed away when we were in grammar school.
Wow. Oh yeah. No, I don't remember that.
And
No.
Jimmy, apparently, I heard from somebody else here tonight. Jimmy really affected Jimmy too. You know,
Yeah.
of course, and then he dies.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, of course. He had some older brothers and sisters and another younger brother. It was a pretty big family. There's a bunch of them. So I lost complete track of them, but I kept seeing Jimmy, and then I heard he had died. I went to his wake at his funeral at the Mather, was it the Mather Funeral Home or the other one that's in Princeton there? So Kimball. I think it was at the Kimball Funeral Home. Yeah.
So my father was.
Yeah.
My father had a gas station in Princeton. We used to pass by the Kimball Funeral Home every day. You know, when I would work with him.
Yeah.
He said, one of these days I'm going to be there. And there he was, laid out. You know, 2006. What did high school represent? I mean, I look back to me, high school was the most formative part of my life as far as high school and then college. I think high school had more of an impact. What was it for you, and what do you take from the most in your memories?
I had a really good time in high school. I don't know if it was formative, but I had a great time. I really liked being with all the people. We had a really nice group there mostly, you know. The whole scene was nice to me. I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed the sports, enjoyed the kids, enjoyed most of the teachers. But unfortunately, it didn't really inspire me to go on to higher education. But
You became an Albert Einstein lookalike.
there you go.